Pirates have the distinction so far this season of being a side that have scored 3 goals inside the first 15 minutes of matches, and that is the best in the league in terms of the inside the first 15 minutes of matches. Pirates seem to be the side that starts the hottest more than any other club in the league.
I thought the way Tito played this evening, playing forward, looking for the forward pass, looking for the runner. In this instance, he finds Sibelebele with that pass, and then Sibelebele with that half cutback to find a police across the goals to try and find Mahopa. But as any youngster that is watching that is a winger, when the ball is on the opposite side, you need to be the second striker, and that's how Moremi gets that goal for Orlando Pirates.
Amanda, you got to love the finish, though, because he actually picks a spot here. That's not just boom anywhere.
Yeah, and just the presence of mind to follow up on that second goal, none of the Polokwane City players actually anticipated.
Now, by contrast, look at the number of opportunities, Amanda, the Pirates do create. 16 of them, 6 on target. The possession stats are Pirates' way, really showing that Orlando Stadium is a fortress and a place that's difficult to come.
Yeah, absolute dominance. And I think the shots at goal or the attempts just also emphasize the box entries, just dominating in the key areas. And I mean, that goal alone, it just shows a Polokwane City that looks like they have zonal marking deep in their defense. But the Orlando Pirates players just still find ways to maneuver in and around. So they were camping, they were inviting the pressure. And unfortunately for Pirates to get only just one on target, whereas we know them to be scoring a 3-by-3. So it's good that they also managed to unlock that defense.
For Polokwane City, they'll have to wait a little bit longer to get a second victory over Orlando Pirates. The last time, 2014, February, is the last time and the only time that Polokwane City have been able to beat Orlando Pirates in a league encounter. Pirates get the 3 points. They've narrowed the gap to the top of the table, but I'm in a hurry to get to Athlone because this is where the fireworks were taking place. Arrows away from home against Stellenbosch, and take a look at how it starts here. Titus having a great game, setting things up here. Coach Pili, 4th goal of the season. At this stage, he was the only player to have scored for Stellenbosch all season long. All 4 were Pili.
I see why he was hungry coming back from the World Cup, because he didn't really play many games there. And look at the late entry from him. He realizes and understands his movements into how he moves, just like
goal of the season.
But it's him that does magic, and he does it just gliding through cones, just like players to say, keep the ball on your feet. Nobody will take the ball. His first touch, he knows he wants to go forward. He looks forward. We say play forward, run forward, go forward. Now my defender, keep the ball, go into the box, because he knows defenders are going to dive in there. They kick me, it's a penalty.
One by one. Hey, Wabatata 1 by 1, Amanda. Wabatata 1 by 1, puts it in the back of the net. 1-1 is how we go into the break. Then, second half, De Jong scores. Titus with the assist.
Yeah, and I mean, we were talking about hockey, and you see people who can be very instrumental in unlocking defenses. The counter press from Stellies, they win the ball in the opposition's half, and they typically, like the true professionals that they are, if the opposition makes a mistake in a critical area, they have to be punished.
Then we'll see here. It's the man with 6 goals now this season, Junior Dion. He gets in. Kumalo with the assist, pulls it back. Dion. Oh, Coach, you're doing the fingers in the air. Superb.
I'm looking at how these two teams are keeping it true to their genetic makeup of how they play. Golden Arrows keeps the ball by Lalama 1-2 Bapume. Stellenbosch goes with the counter-attack, wing play, and set pieces. This is 2 teams that stick to their guns and say, this is how we play. This is how we bring players into areas where we know which when Barnes delivers a cross, a set piece in, we are going to profit. And I think this is why a lot of people out there are saying, Stellenbosch, it's unlikely for you to be at the bottom there, because we know the type of football you play and when you want to win, how you play.
3-2, and then it becomes 3-3. The 19-year-old from Cote d'Ivoire. Oh, wow. What a finish. What a finish from Isaac Cisse.
I think a well-taken goal. And one thing that you can see, it comes from the coaching. Arrows are now, players are now comfortable to receive in the pockets. Sisa's goal, one of the best goals that I've seen in this midweek action.
Oh, wow, Amanda, what a delicate finish there. Muzo Muhle is the man on the finish there with Muzo Muhle Kani. Jabbar with the killer pass.
Jabbar with the killer pass, but it's the off-the-ball movements. He starts the run very late, getting through the centre backs and just knowing the sense of presence, knowing where to take the goal to.
I like the respect from the two coaches there. That's two seasoned coaches saying, you know what, that was a game. Like, that was a game. I did my best, you did your best. We gave them 7 goals. What more can we want? Look at the stats for this one. This was a match you wanted to be at. Arrows having the better of the possession, but it was Stellies with the better when it comes to the corners, the shots on target, and Stellies just shading it with the total number of attempts. But this game could have gone in either direction. What a match.
Top match, a lot of chances created. It's good to see both teams getting to double figures in terms of chances created, 15 and 11. And the number of opportunities that ended up on target is 2 teams that are position-based, 2 teams that play direct football. They create a lot of opportunity. They don't just keep the ball for the sake of keeping it. They keep it to create opportunities, and you see it with the numbers tonight.
Long time coming for Stellies to get their second victory of the season. Let's hear what the coach has to say and also find out who the man of the match was.
Devin, congrats, man of the match. Some game tonight.
Yeah, firstly, I want to say thank you to the Lord. Without him, none of this would be possible. Secondly, I want to thank the fans and the players. We worked hard. We haven't scored in like 4 or 5 games, but today we showed that we are Stellenbosch and we are good enough to win games,
Were you guys getting a little bit desperate, all of those goalless draws?
Yeah, coach is not putting us under pressure, but he said the time will come, and our time was today. He said it takes one game to get back into form, and today was that game.
And you think now goals are going to rain in a bit more freely?
Hopefully we can get that more goals, and hopefully can rain freely, yes.
2 cup games coming now, one in Africa the weekend, then Marumo Gallants, Stellenbosch in for a good run in cups this year, you reckon?
Yes, hopefully we can take 1 cup, If not, we can take 2 evens. But we take 1 game at a time. First, we focus on Sunday's game, and then we go to the calling lockout.
Share that trophy a little bit with De Jong?
I will share something with him, yes. Thank you.
Steve, a great game to watch if you're neutral, but I think you had several heart attacks there tonight.
Yeah, I know. I was telling everybody, I think it was a game where, if you're a fan today, it was, I thought, a really good game. I think it was 2 teams that really wanted to win and went for the win, and hopefully it was a good advert for South African football about just, attacking and trying to score goals. So, yeah, as a coach, you'd rather have a 2-0 pragmatic win, but, we take the win. We've been struggling to score goals, so to get 4 in one night, hopefully we can spread it out a little bit better. And but, yeah, also conceding 3, not ideal, but at the end of the day, a win is a win, and that's the most important part. And I think, once again, you can see just the commitment from the team, and I said it, that I think there is an upward curve, and we needed to start scoring. Hopefully this is a small turnaround, and we can just keep going in the right direction.
So the floodgates open, you reckon, now? You can see a lot more in terms of finishing from Stellenbosch?
I do. I think, when you're not scoring, sometimes we've been a bit unlucky, and today maybe 1 or 2 fortuitous type of goals, but that just gives you confidence. Play like Devin hasn't been getting the assists or goals that he normally does, so for him to get 2 assists, plays to score, so hopefully, we can continue on this trend.
2 cup games coming up now. Is this a season where Stellenbosch are going to get to a few more finals?
Yes, first of all, Sunday we got to try and get to the group stages of CAF. So first that hurdle, and then next week look forward to a quarterfinal against Marumo, and then a league game away to Galaxy. So it doesn't get easy. Game's coming thick and fast, but today was needed. I think it's a great boost for the team. They deserve the win. I think overall we took our chance as well. But yeah, looking forward to those matches, a bit away from the league pressures, and maybe an opportunity to continue on an unbeaten run, winning games, and hopefully that can give us the confidence going into Galaxy and Siwilele before the break. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
For Stellies, it's 0-0 in their CAF Confederations Cup against their opposition from Equatorial Guinea, and that's the match that they have the home leg for over the weekend. This is the Carling fixtures that are coming up this weekend, and there is lots to look out for when it comes to that one. Richards Bay, Durban City, Arrows take on Galaxy, Pirates up against the defending champions Magesi, and then Marumo Gallants will take on Stellenbosch. And it's not just over the weekend, there's Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Lots of Carling knockout action to look forward to, and thank you very much to this esteemed panel of analysts in studio who got essentially the results right. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you very much to Coach Simpiwe Dludlu, and thank you at the far post to Pomozo Manenje. It's been a great evening with the football. You saw the action live on your World of Champions, and we will keep giving it to you day after day, week after week, like we've been doing for the last 30 years on the World of Champions. I'm your jersey number 10, Thomas Mlambo. Good night.